Michael, do you feel you got out of jail a bit there?
Absolutely. Probably should have got beat today. Credit to Swindon, another team that's come with a plan. We didn't quite work it out. We weren't. That's the worst we've been for a long time. But it's the worst we've been for a long time, and we've managed to not get beat. So there are positives within it. But it's just more challenges. I think the biggest thing that people have got to realise is we've never said that we're the real deal. You know, we are probably punching above our weight at the minute, and we want to stay well up and around it, and we're coming against good teams like Swindon, who will be probably in the top 7. Well, they will be in the top 7 definitely. I think that doesn't make sense, but it's things we need to learn and things we need to work on.
Would you say that Swindon played well, or you played poorly?
Both. I thought we started the game quite well actually. I thought the first 10 minutes we actually controlled the game, and they done well to wrestle it around us. They got good movement, they got good players. You know, Jerry Yates is a very, very good player. His movement's as good as anything in this league, and obviously they've got Owen Doyle as well. So that's why they'll be in and around it. But we were great today. But move us back to 12 months, we'd have been beat 4 or 5-0. We've managed to stay in it. There's people who've not played a lot of football who needed the minutes as well. So all in all, it's yes, we were off it, and we came against a very good team who played very well, but we're still in the tie.
And you must be pleased with the resilience of the fact that the players kept you in the game, even though you weren't at your best.
Yeah, that's the togetherness, that's the desire, that's the drive. The players aren't stupid. You're just coming in there, and they know they've not played well enough. We didn't do any side of the game particularly well. Not with the ball, not without the ball, and even when the ball's in transition, we weren't particularly good. So it's not a case of they don't know what they've done. Sometimes you have those types of days, and that's where sometimes you've got to give credit to the opposition.
Bizarrely, you could have won it right at the end with Conor Thomas' shot.
Yeah, that would have been the ultimate smash and grab. I think it was actually a really good chance as well. But no, we didn't. It didn't look like us. We didn't look like we couldn't get our patterns out. Other than the first 10 minutes, and then we stopped playing completely in the second half. It was almost like, well, we'll just bank in. So we went deep, and the separation of the team from front to back got too big, which they played wrong.
You must be pleased with Alex Sardai coming on and getting his goal.
Yeah, Alex is. He took it really well, and we had to try and change the momentum of the game. Alex gives you that when you are banked in. Alex does give you that out of being able to maybe just go in one, and you can leave in 1v1, and you normally get some sort of cross or shot off. So no, I've been pleased with Alex for a long time.
What did you say to the players at the end?
I asked them the questions, and they gave the answers. The frustrating thing is, can you do it on the pitch? Can you work out on the pitch? Because they walk off the pitch and they know what they've done wrong and what they have and what they haven't done. It's not easy to do during the emotion of the game. But ultimately, we know we need to be better. To beat good teams, we need to be better than that. But it is we're still in the tie, having not played well.
Were you cross with them?
Not cross, was frustrated. Because I didn't even celebrate the goal, because it was almost a weird feeling of. I'm not quite sure how we've managed to walk off, and Richard will be saying, I'm sure he's saying the same thing, that he doesn't know how they've lost the tie. But no, it's more frustration just because of the levels that we've got to. But it's hard to hit those levels every single week. And repeating what I've just said, we're not all of a sudden the biggest and best team in this league. We need to fight tooth and nail for every single game. We've got no divine right to, we'll have the ball and we'll just play around teams. Teams are coming with a plan and an idea of how to try and stop us, and it's up to us to rise to that challenge.
Do you think that given the start you've had to the season, teams like Forest Green and Swindon are going to come with different plans than they might have had in the past? Yeah,
I think 12 months ago teams just rocked up and beat us. I don't think they'd have had to do too much work on us at all. So there's a compliment within that, but because of the start that we had, I don't think the players have come away from it, but outside perception might be that we're something that we might not be. Our case is we need to work hard, which is a given, which the players did do today, and work different challenges. But it's not a bad challenge to have, teams coming here to try and away of beating us, because, like I said, I'm not sure teams did much work and didn't have to do a lot 12 months ago to beat us.
And does that give you and the coaching staff another challenge, which is you've now got to anticipate how teams might try and stop you playing and think around that?
Absolutely. I said to Russ during the game, they did one thing, and I actually said to him, I said, well, we've got a couple of training sessions to do based on the last 2 games. So to do different patterns, because you can't play the same way all the time. So that's, again, it's just a part of football. It's ever evolving, it's ever moving. People coming in form, out of form, injuries, suspensions, different shapes. It's my job, the staff's job, to give the players their roles and responsibilities, no matter what we're coming up against, and that's what we need to try and do.